everywhere, hiding in plain sight. You may be looking at them and never know. Hey there, I'm Jonathan, and today I'm going to share with you what you might be able to find in your own backyard. If you're like me, seeing a raccoon outside of your bedroom window might not be too uncommon a sight. But even if you lack some of the obvious creatures like raccoons and possums, there's still plenty of stuff that you can see in your backyard. For an exploration like this, all you're going to need is a lake and a spaghetti strainer thing like this. Now, most people may look out on a lake like this and just see a body of water, but me, I see an ecosystem, which means this whole area is teeming with life. It's pretty miraculous. Now, let's see what's lurking just at the surface and a little bit under the mud. Let's find out. Even without disturbing the surface, you may be able to see some stuff. There's a tadpole and some fish, but to find what we're looking for, you gotta sift through the mud. Now, this here isn't quite what I'm looking for, but it's still cool. Though tadpole identification isn't really my specialty, all I know is that this is going to be a frog or a toad. As you probably know, frogs and toads spend their early life in the water and undergo metamorphosis. A little toad, kind of like this guy, started off under the water and will return to the water to lay eggs and continue the cycle. Hey! Wait. Here's what we're looking for. Do you see it? How about now? There. Now, this tiny little insect is a member of the order Odonata, which is dragonflies and damselflies. Those of you who are at least a little familiar with this group may be slightly confused, as the majority of dragonflies and damselflies that you've probably seen looked a little more something like this. But you see, this here is an adult damselfly. Dragonflies look roughly similar. But what you see here is a juvenile dragonfly called the nymph. Insect nymphs, unlike larvae, do not undergo a pupal or cocoon stage. A dragonfly like this little guy may stay underwater for up to 2 years. They undergo 10 to 12 instars, which are basically the stages at which they molt, before emerging as a fully winged adult. These little nymphs are really important for the ecosystem too. They even have this scoop-like mouthparts called labium that they kind of eject outward to catch prey, such as mosquito larvae, or even small fish. Wow, a dragonfly nymph! What a fantastic find! These guys are like tiny little super predators, and you wouldn't even know them unless you were looking for them. These guys are so important to the ecosystem, it's fantastic to see one up close. I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I have, and go and look for some yourself. Subscribe, you must. Subscribe, you will.